Hey everybody, it's Tony the Blacksmithing Gamer, and here we do everything from blacksmithing to 3D printing to bring the things inside the video games into the real world. This week, we're going back into a retro game, and we're making the Timons Axe from Hexen. Let's get started. I'll show you how we did it.
Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
Alright, so we got the handle. It looks like a sizable handle for this axe. Let's take off some of the support material, see what it looks like underneath there. We're going to take some epoxy, 2-part epoxy, and we are going to start putting the rest of the axe together. Let's get going. Alright, so I still have a piece printing in the house. Hopefully that prints without any issues. I had a little bit of a misprint last night, or this morning, when I woke up. It shifted. I really just got to get those 3D printers fixed and tuned up. But yeah, I'm making projects. So we've got the handle, well, the point, and this is where the axe blade and the back and the front are going to be sitting. That is my pile of aluminum. In case you missed it, I'm starting to get into casting. Getting a new crucible, setting up a new casting setup. Stay tuned for those in the future. And that's what I'm going to be casting. A whole bunch of aluminum. Still got to get all the stuff off of it and prep it for actual casting. But we'll get to that in the future. For this week, we're doing this 3D print, and we're painting it. So let's get to painting. joules. Alright, so I painted the handle. These are dry now. So just gonna glue these on. There's a slot right here that they just fit right in, and we'll glue that in there. Do a little bit of dry brushing. I did a little bit of blue dry brushing because it has a little bit of a lightning look to it, and we'll show you the final product. Before I glue on this last piece here, I'm just going to show you a quick overview of what I'm doing with a little bit of dry brushing here. With the dry brush, in case you don't know, quicker tutorial, dry brush, you get a little bit of paint on the brush and then just get it all off. Basically 90% of that paint comes off on whatever surface you're getting it off on, and hence the term dry brush. And all I'm doing here is I'm just kind of running the brush along the edges. Just give it a little bit of that texture of the lightning that you see. It's honestly so barely visible that, well, you know, you got to look really close for it to actually see it. But I think it just gives it a little bit of dimension. That's really what I'm doing for the whole thing. So if you look closely, you'll see the edges painted up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it just gives the axe just that much more dimension. Let's glue on this last piece. So a few things about the Hexen Axe. It does come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. This handle part is the biggest of the bunch. Obviously you need the height to be able to print this, but if I get enough requests, I'll just throw in it chopped in half, and that way you could print it in 2 sections. Obviously we have the back piece, the axe head, the center, and the spike on the top. So they all kind of fit together like a puzzle. It's really easy to figure out which side is which just from the model and pictures. But explain right now. So there's a little arrow that kind of goes towards the back of the axe. So if you're wondering which side is which, arrow points to the back on the center little emblem here. I really like how this thing turned out actually. It looks really epic. If you want to see more retro stuff reimagined like this Hexen Axe, let me know in the comments below. We're continuing our cosplay segment this week. Let's check out this week's cosplayer. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button to help out, or if you want to follow me on any of these social media websites, you can get daily updates on the projects I'm working on. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tony, the Blacksmithing Gamer, where every week we're making things from the games we love.